I'm sorry, Newt.
You don't have to be sorry. It wasn't your fault.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over. What the f are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
Maybe we could build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh? Why don't we try that?
We better get back, because it'll be dark soon, and they mostly come at night. Mostly.
Ever since 1979, when Ridley Scott blasted the haunted house formula into deep space, the Alien franchise has been synonymous with brooding atmosphere, strong female leads, and films that just overall ooze with style, along with whatever else that drips out of a xenomorph's mouth. Its out-of-this-world rival came with the release of the Predator franchise, expanding the universe with its own series of grotesquely magnificent movies that have equally carved their name in the space horror genre.
You're one ugly mother.
For this list, we are covering The Hunters, The Hunted, and pretty much every spin-off in between. Let's see how all of them stack together as we rank all Alien and Predator movies by Tomatometer. Starting with number 10, Alien vs. Predator. When the wealthy and ambitious Charles Bishop Weyland funds an expedition to Antarctica, he hopes to find a mysterious source of heat that has been detected. Led by a tough guide, Alexa Woods, Weyland and his team uncover a pyramid, but they also find malevolent parasitic aliens. Making matters worse, another extraterrestrial species known as predators arrive to hunt the other aliens, with the humans caught in the middle of the conflict. Starring Sanai Lathan, Raoul Bova, Lance Henriksen, and directed by Paul W.S. Anderson. Critics say gore without scares and cardboard cutout characters make this Clash of the Monsters a dull sit. Number 9, The Predator. From the outer reaches of space to the small town streets of suburbia, the hunt comes home. The universe's most lethal hunters are stronger, smarter, and deadlier than ever before, having genetically upgraded themselves with DNA from other species. When a boy accidentally triggers their return to Earth, only a ragtag group of ex-soldiers and an evolutionary biologist can prevent the end of the human race. Starring Boyd Holbrook, Trevante Rhodes, Jacob Tremblay, and directed by Shane Black. Critics say The Predator has violence and quips to spare, but its chaotically hollow action adds up to another missed opportunity for a franchise increasingly defined by disappointment.
Found his escape pod in Mexico. Still looking for the ship he came in. He's heavily sedated.
You're one beautiful mother.
I'm gonna guess your second question is, why are you here? Our test results yielded something a little odd.
Is this a joke?
We ran the genome sequence 10 times. This specimen has...
Human DNA.
Yes.
Yeah. Look, we know about spontaneous speciation. Mostly plants and insects, but...
But some mammals, sheep, goats, The red wolf is known to be a hybrid between the coyote and the gray wolf.
Possibly some form of recombinant technology.
Guys,
Yeah,
guys, I get it.
well-
I get it. You want to know someone f***ing alien.
Yeah.
Number 8, Alien 3. Ellen Ripley is the only survivor when she crash lands on Fiorina 161, a bleak wasteland inhabited by former inmates of the planet's maximum security prison. Once again, Ripley must face skepticism and the alien as it hunts down the prisoners and guards. Without weapons or modern technology of any kind, Ripley leads the men into battle against the terrifying creature. Starring Sigourney Weaver, Charles S. Dutton, Charles Dance, and directed by David Fincher. Critics say Alien 3 takes admirable risks with franchise mythology, but far too few pay off in a thinly scripted sequel whose stylish visuals aren't enough to enliven a lack of genuine thrills.
No, what do I do?
I'm staying.
Oh, there's gonna be 10 tons of hot lead in here.
I'm telling you, I want to die.
We got a deal. Remember? It dies first, then you. I'm not gonna move without you. Now get going.
Dylan?
I've gotta hold it here.
What about me?
God will take care of you now, sister.
No!
Pour the lead.
Number 7, Alien Resurrection. 200 years have passed since Ellen Ripley died on Fiorina 161. Aboard the medical research vessel USM Auriga, a team of scientists clone Ripley from her extracted DNA and removes the alien queen embryo which was growing inside her at the time of her death. Starring Sigourney Weaver, Winona Ryder, Ron Perlman, and directed by Jean-Pierre Jeunet. Critics say Alien Resurrection marks a slight improvement over its predecessor, but it still lacks the emotional stakes that help make the franchise's first 2 entries sci-fi horror classics. Number 6, Alien Covenant. Bound for a remote planet on the far side of the galaxy, members of the colony ship Covenant discover what they think to be an uncharted paradise. While there, they meet David, the synthetic survivor of the doomed Prometheus expedition. The mysterious world soon turns dark and dangerous when a hostile alien life form forces the crew into a deadly fight for survival. Starring Michael Fassbender, Catherine Waterston, Billy Crudup, and directed by Ridley Scott. Critics say Alien Covenant delivers another satisfying round of close quarters deep space terror, even if it doesn't take the saga in any new directions.
Move. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Communication, Captain. Breathe on the nostrils of a horse.
and he'll be yours for life. But you have to get close. You have to earn its respect. No! Out of the way, no! How could you? It trusted me!
Number 5, Predators. Brought together on a mysterious planet, a mercenary and a group of cold-blooded killers now become the prey. A new breed of aliens pursues the ragtag humans through dense jungle, and the group must work together to survive or become the latest trophies of the fearsome intergalactic hunters. Starring Adrian Brody, Topher Grace, Alice Braga, and directed by Nimrod Antal. Critics say after a string of subpar sequels, this bloody action-packed reboot takes the Predator franchise back to its testosterone-fueled roots. Number 4, Prometheus. The discovery of a clue to mankind's origins on Earth leads a team of explorers to the darkest parts of the universe. 2 brilliant young scientists lead the expedition. Shaw hopes that they will meet a race of benevolent, godlike beings who will in some way verify her religious beliefs, while Holloway is out to debunk any spiritual notions. However, neither the scientists nor their shipmates are prepared for the unimaginable terrors that await them. Starring Noomi Rapace, Michael Fassbender, Charlize Theron, and directed by Ridley Scott. Critics say Ridley Scott's ambitious quasi-prequel to Alien may not answer all of its big questions, but it's redeemed by its haunting visual grandeur and compelling performances, particularly Michael Fassbender as a fastidious android.
Elizabeth, are you there? This is David.
Yeah, I'm here.
You need to get out immediately. He's coming for you.
Who's coming?
Airlock breach.
Predator. Dutch, a soldier of fortune, is hired by the U.S. government to secretly rescue a group of politicians trapped in Guatemala. But when Dutch and his team, which includes weapons expert Blaine and CIA agent George, land in Central America, something is gravely wrong. After finding a string of dead bodies, the crew discovers they're being hunted by a brutal creature with superhuman strength and the ability to disappear into its surroundings. Starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, Carl Weathers, Jesse Ventura, and directed by John McTiernan. Critics say Predator, part sci-fi, part horror, part action, all muscle. Number 2, Aliens. After floating in space for 57 years, Lieutenant Ripley's shuttle is found by a deep space salvage team. Upon arriving at LV-426, the Marines find only one survivor, a 9-year-old girl named Newt. But even these battle-hardened Marines with all the latest weaponry are no match for the hundreds of aliens that have invaded the colony. Starring Sigourney Weaver, Carrie Henn, Michael Biehn, and directed by James Cameron. Critics say, while Alien was a marvel of slow-building atmospheric tension, Aliens packs a much more visceral punch and features a typical strong performance from Sigourney Weaver.
Come on, let's move it!
Man, we gotta go around.
Open the door! Hicks! Break! We are leaving! Forget him, he's gone! Get out of the door! Eat this!
And finally, number 1, Alien. In deep space, the crew of the commercial starship Nostromo is awakened from their cryosleep capsules halfway through their journey home to investigate a distress call from an alien vessel. The terror begins when the crew encounters a nest of eggs inside the alien ship. An organism from inside an egg leaps out and attaches itself to one of the crew, causing him to fall into a coma. Starring Sigourney Weaver, Tom Skerritt, John Hurt, and directed by Ridley Scott. Critics say a modern classic, Alien blends science fiction, horror, and bleak poetry into a seamless whole. Well, friends, that about does it for us. Be sure to stay tuned to the Rotten Tomatoes channel for more of the entertainment content you love. Until next time, I'm your host, Naz Perez, and we'll see you back here for more top 10s on the Rotten Tomatoes Countdown.